What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Week 4 favored match, number 1 of the week. We have a second match coming, number 2 of the week, which will be casted tomorrow. But today is the Week 1 match. We are taking a look at Hybrid Esports versus Team Rain. Team Rain, of course, a veteran team. Hybrid, from what I understand, a bit of a newer team, but still an up-and-comer, a solid team, starting out on Colmod Railway and then hopping into Siege of Shanghai. Standard tournament rules apply. The link will most likely be going around in chat a little bit later today. Hybrid going to be starting off on the Russian side here early in this set, and Team Rain going to be starting off on the Chinese side. Both teams looking to get started here, but as always on this map, Conquest Small here on Golmod, D flag is one of the most crucial flags. Whoever caps it first takes it effectively as their home cap for the remainder of the game. Most of the games we've seen here in the past 3 weeks up to week 4 now, whoever has captured D flag has gotten that flag to pretty much stay with them on their side for a majority of the game. So this could be a very large focal point in the beginning of the map. Then we'll most likely shift to the top side village and onto C flag. The bottom side D flag generally goes unnoticed for a majority of the game, but we could see some discrepancies here. It will be interesting to see how these two teams formulate their plans and strategies to get themselves into this game. Bit of a delay here in the beginning, of course, probably most likely both teams just looking forward to getting their strategies down, figuring out which teams and which positions they want players in, which squads they want in. If I'm mistaken, not exactly sure which two teams' chopper pilots are on each side. It's going to be interesting to see who's flying for who, as the chopper and the jet on this map are very instrumental in securing an early victory. That initial rush also is very big as well. Casted a game last week, and we watched a team, unfortunately, I believe it was, I don't remember which team it was, but one of the teams, unfortunately, had one of their initial rush guys run into one of those roadside IED bombs, and they lost their entire initial rush in the beginning of the game, and effectively were completely capped, like a full 5 cap at the beginning of the game, and that pretty much ended it. But it looks like we're going to see a start here in the beginning. Team Rain versus Team Hybrid. Going to be interesting to see who starts out in which positions. Wookie leading the way here with his team off this initial rush. Hopefully he does not catch any of those IEDs. Most likely he's going to go to D, drop off some teammates, and then head up. TV missile coming close. Not good enough to hit him right there. He's going to be able to walk that one off. And as we see, they're going to push in immediately. The chopper, though, is raining fire upon them. It'll be MCC, I cannot pronounce it, and Mikey Combat there in that chopper. And on the flip side, we're going to be taking a look at most likely Olympian and Coconut here. Both of them experienced chopper pilot, chopper teams going to be going after one another. Hopping into Coconut's POV. Unfortunately, can't see exactly what he's aiming at, and there we go. And I believe the third person or the first person camera is a little messed up in this game, so we're not going to be able to see vehicles. But I think we can see infantry just fine. There we go. The tank in the back here, X Factor looking for shots. Catching a TV early, though. Going to drop out and get repairs. Going to hop up with Village and see what's going on. RN Drags up on top roof here. The bit of help, and that tank's going to drive right by. And they're going to allow a cap here. Drags does have mines. Not going to put him down just yet, though. Is going to play across the street. But Hybrid will take the top side cap on AB with a few of their players in the back here. We got Skill Beck looking for a couple. Knows he's got one. Does spot him. Going to look for the Magnum headshot. Not going to get it, though, unfortunately. Could have been very crucial. Shots to his left will go down from Drags there. That SG-553 in another position. So Team Rain well on their way to holding on to this A flank. Catching some fire from that tank, though. And a bit more infantry coming up to push him here. It'll be Narnia confirmed pushing that outer wall. Waiting for a spawn. Most likely Skill back with them there. Hopping in Narnia. I'm going to take a look at his setup here. M4 angled heavy barrel setup with the Cobra set. Very standard, solid setup. Very reminiscent of BF3 in a way. Going to get picked, though. Comes right out of that head glitch right there and just gets annihilated. Gets taken down. Rain off to a solid start here on top side. Skillback looking to see if he can get that man out of that building with a bit of the help of the tank, and he will do it. And if I'm not mistaken, that'll be infamous Skyfly in that tank. Yes, it is. And his tank just goes down right there. Unfortunately, it'll be Mikey Combat in the Z10 dropping in what I assume to be a TV missile. We'll take him down. And Team Rain off to a fantastic start here up on this top side flags. They have 3 in their control, looking to control A. Almost able to do it. Have a couple more here on this flag here at A. And Hybrid and Team Rain looking to duke it out. We got Skillback on one side, and I believe it's going to be Wallace here as well. Now they have a 3 cap in their favor. 3 players on this flag will take. Wallace looking for a bit. Take a look at that setup. There's Stubby Flashlight or Coyote. A bit more standard. Trying to blow up that barrel down there and shoot off some of that cover. Has lost 2. Last man on flag. Does get spawned there from Confirmed. Gonna drop down. Does not see the man on the stairs, though. Will get taken down right there. Confirmed. 0-3. Slow start for him. Gonna look for the man on the stairwell. And they will get that kill right there. And that will not be the end of those forces there, unfortunately. And the fight over this topside flag is crucial, as you can see. Confirmed getting taken down right there from what I believe wasn't able to see it, unfortunately. But Mikey Combat just takes down that T90 there in the back angle. You can't really see it, but he did just TV him. So Rain off to a fantastic start here, up by 50 tickets, trying to get control of this topside building. That man's able to jump out. That's an impressive move right there. And I'm going to go ahead and say that's most likely, that's actually Narnia Confirmed. Starts off 0-4, but he's got the moves of a speed demon. Doing a fantastic job, moving around very quickly. Sees one up top. Drag's going to go down right there. Confirmed's going to pick him up. Another one right in his face, though. Wallace going to see if he can get this going here. Does take him down. And it looks like Hybrid will regain control of that A flag after a very, very brutal fight. Able to finally do it. Now have control. They are down 2 tanks. Choppers most likely traded there. So no team with air support. Right now, Wallace going to make the move up. C flag getting capped by Team Rain. So now they've done a fantastic job of capping here. Gonna hop in with Skyfly on the low side. Has one in front. We'll take him down. That may be the last he needs on that flag. Yes, it will be. So Hybrid will take that low side flag. But as you can see right here on this D side flag, they've taken it. Team Rain has taken that D flag. And that will be their home cap for a majority of the game. And that extra flag cap is always beneficiary. And the fight now goes to the village. A bit of fighting on C, but Rain looking to counter here on this topside flag here. And they may just do it. 2 players from Hybrid caught out in the open. 1 player gets away, though. 1 goes down, unfortunately. Wallace will go down as well. And Team Rain trying to secure this A flag. Now on spawns for some of their players will be the Hybrid boys. 1 looks like he's actually retreating. No longer wants to be a part of that fight. Most likely going to position himself onto that C flag and try to counter. Does have a lot of Team Rain forces pushing him. Skill back and a couple more on this low side flag. Narnia Confirmed taking shots. Caught out in the open, though. Looks for one in rubble. Shots on. Not able to do it, though. Will get taken down by Drags. And Drags is doing such a good job in this game so far. 5-1. Really doing a great work here in this upside village. And let's take a look at that SG553 setup. Now, with the CTE patch, a lot of things has changed. The standard weaponry for a lot of players has, of course, changed. And some weapons that weren't as viable are now much more viable. And then SG553 is one of those weapons. Although, if you were good enough, you most likely could have run it. And Drags is showing that off right now, that he has what it takes. Pickle Monster 6-4, respectable score. Spots tank, though, takes a shell to the face. Is able to really walk away from that. And that is impressive right there. Will go down, unfortunately. But, oh my. Good work so far. We got KWB Raniz. Oh my goodness, just embarrasses Wallace right there on that kill. Gives him the little 1-2 jump around and then drops him with some M4 shots with 10% of his health right now. Both of these teams are European, so the discrepancy in latency should be equally balanced for most of the players. I know there's a couple American players on both sides, if I'm not mistaken, but it should be equally balanced. This is a European server. So there shouldn't be any complaints of lag or anything like that. Tech now moving on to the A-side flag. And not exactly sure who it is. Unfortunately, most likely going to be Infamous Sky High. They do have chopper support from Coconut and Olympian up in the air. Going to hop in with Coconut's POV. Still can't get the POV working, unfortunately. And that's sad. As you can see, it's kind of messed up. Looking for a TV missile for 1. We'll pick up that hit right there. Hopping into Olympian. They're going to take some fire. That tank does AP that shell. It does catch a tank shell, though, and will go down. That'll be Muzzled Reaper 120ing the chopper right there. And it looks like the other chopper has gone down, too, at the account of the hybrid jet right there. Reigns with 1 in front, or Ranid's 1 in front. Looking for a tank on Infamous Skyfly. Takes the rocket, does not kill him, though. That tank is one rocket away from going down. Can they get it off the flag? Looks like Skyfly will be able to drop back with a bit of his health. Able to really survive that. Going 8-2, does have 29% health left. So needed potentially one more rocket. He would have gone down. Now it's going to drop all the way back. Most likely get some repairs going. And the fight over this topside flag has once again begun. Team Rain trying to go for that D flag, unsuccessful, or successful in recapturing it. Hybrid unsuccessful in trying to take it back for their side. This fight over this A flag has begun for most of this game, but Rain is up by quite a few tickets, and they have done a fantastic job so far. Skyfly taking down Pickle Monster, taking down that wall. Flag still neutral. Skyfly coming back, though, in the tank. Had time to rearm, repair, get himself back into this fight. 9-2, doing a good job staying alive in this tank so far. Catching some rockets now, down to 1. Going to drop back, activate AP, and see if he can get out of there. Looking for a bit more. Does have a chopper on him, too. This could be the end for him. Does catch that TV. He's going to have to get out and try to repair. And no, he's not going to be able to get away from that. That's going to be Leper Messiah dropping some guided missiles, most likely, on Skyfly. Hopping back in Wallace here, along with the Narnia confirmed squad. Top slaying squad so far, fighting very desperately over this A flag to try to keep themselves in this game. Bit of a spectator glitch right there, unfortunately. Smaz coming out of use here from Wallace, trying to eliminate cover as best as he can, and doing a fantastic job at that. Staying alive up on that head glitch right there. Not able to get that kill, unfortunately. He's going to jump out, stay alive, hopping to Skillback, and Skillback and Pickle will trade on that flag. Let's hop in with Drags here. Drags on the far side. Zero making a move up. Let's hop in with him. Zero taking some shots. Bit worried there. Most likely calling it to teammates. Asking for help. Gets the squad bomb. Nice work. Pushing forward, one in front, not going to do it. Wallace looking for a 2-piece, will pick it up. And Wallace is on a roll right now. 3-piece for Wallace. And he's just taking down Team Rain. This is the exact kind of momentum they need right now at this time. Rocket coming at him, though, able to nice sidestep. Also going to fire back some rockets in that schoolhouse, doing what he can to stay alive. Teammate just moved up on his right side. Skillback and Skyfly there on angle. Skyfly going to pick up a nice kill. Going to hop in with him. 11-3. Tanker now on the ground, running ACR. Moving forward, going to have to do cover here and try to get control of this topside flag. And this could be the turnaround that Team Hybrid Esports needs at this time. Rain going to most likely counter with some low side flag caps. But the only flag they have currently is that C flag. They have lost D in the process, and Hybrid could be well on their way to turning this game around, down by about 200, but still, anything can happen. 11 minutes into the first round here. Hybrid well on their way to reclaiming their spot here. Top side, Wallace going to take down one. Skyfly going to pick that up right there. Drags on a nice 2-piece, but will go down from Skyfly. Backside flag being captured one again, and that D flag is being fought over. Hazium up here on, or Hazium, excuse me, up on top. We'll pick up a kill on Olympian. That'll be the chopper team down. They're going to try to keep parachuting in. And let's take a look at this ACR setup. Folding suppressor, laser sight, coyote. Great setup. Interesting, though. But, you know, who am I to say? Viable. If it works for him, it works for him. It looks cool. And the tanker right there, RN tanker in a tank. No irony or pun intended. We'll get that kill. And the fight for topside flags has begun once again. Skyfly just went down right there. Going to hop in with Narnia confirmed. Looking for a deep side Shra. Not able to get it right there. Priority's a little messed up for him, but still doing what he can. Wallace here, 10-8. Staying on top side, looking for spawns. Knows he's got a couple. Does hear gunshots. One to his left. Does not spot that one just yet, though. And unfortunately, the Ranids will go down. It looks like Team Rain is going to make a move now with Drags in lead here to push onto this B side flag and really just give up the offensive at A. They have regained control of D, but have lost C in the process now. And Team Rain's momentum is slipping. They are still up by 190. Pushing out, random nade in the row. Catches a rocket to the face from Wallace. And Wallace is doing truly a fantastic job in this game right here, offering up momentum and the courage that his team needs to really see themselves through this game right here. Could come down to a close one. Grenade to his left, though. Not going to land at his back pocket. It's going to be able to whack that one off and move away. Nice movement on his part. One in front, though. Able to just sidestep that one. Hopefully Skillback can pick up the kill. And no, Skillback not able to get that kill yet either. So now they have to breach and clear like a SWAT team. Going to offer up some rockets right there and move out into position. And he's definitely looking for him. And ample use of the rockets right there. And nice usage of Skillback of that destructibility. Really getting the Rain Boys out of that building. Now going 1v1 into Heglich. Almost going to get that player. Not just yet, though. Going to look for rockets on his side. Knows he's got a player somewhere to his left. Wallace just went down. 2 in front of him now. He knows he's in trouble. Getting some help from the tank, though. Skyfly going to not help him. Trying to help him. That's another tank right there. We'll pick up a kill. I believe that's actually X Factor Gaming here. Has moved over to the top side village, and they've now prioritized, Hybrid has prioritized moving their tanks into the village to regain control of this game. They are down by a lot less. 1 in front for him. We'll take him down. LMG usage there. 1 more just spawned, though. Taking a look at that setup. He's got the Cannonball HMG on, excuse me, and Autoloader. Active protection and zoom optics. A very standard setup. It's a good setup, in my opinion. He's going to drop back, though. Knows he's in a bit of a pickle. Does spot some taking his flag on the low side, and that momentum that Team Rain has just held on to for pretty much the entire game is still just moving in their favor right now. Coming to the last 100 or so tickets for Hybrid, although they have cut the lead by quite a bit. Will it be enough? Down by 160 here. Skyfly looking, knows he's got one somewhere on this flag. And no, not able to get it. That'll be Drags going down right there. Drags almost got it. 0 staying alive on this B-side flags with the rest of his squad. And this squad right here, 0, Reigns, Drags, Muzzle Reaper has been joining and leaving on that squad. But this squad right here has been doing such a good job, really, between the two. If you take a look at the 2 squads apart from each other, the 2 that are really fighting with each other, look at that kill-death ratio. Hybrid is outslaying the Bravo squad in terms of kill death. If you look at it, 48 to 51 for Team Rain and 48 to 28 for Hybrid Esports. So Hybrid definitely has a better kill death ratio, but unfortunately the score is just not in their favor right now. So it goes to show you that maybe kill death is not all that it is meant to be, unfortunately. And Rain is showing that a lot with their tenacity right now, holding on to these flags as best they can. Spots one of the set. Kill Skillback will take that kill right now, and the action is just insane on this flag. And now they're going to try to rally and grab this B flag. This is the last push of the game for Hybrid. They have to hold on to these flags that they want to see themselves win. But now they have a chopper in the sky after them. That'll be Mikey Combat and MCC up there in the sky. Mikey looking for TV on the tank. We'll take it. Get a nice hit right there. And is he looking for a second lineup? He is. Could this be a 2-piece? And that tank is still alive, if I'm not mistaken. And that tank is still up. That'll be X Factor Gaming. They're still good. Impressive. They were able to walk away the TV. I don't know if that TV missile dudded on that chopper or not, but they've done a great job here so far. X Factor looking for some shots into that building right now. HMG. HE going to be a little less useful against infantry, but he's going to try his best. Spots one in the open. HMG lights him up in the back. That'll be Drags going down. And 29 tickets to go for Hybrid. Looking around, does not see the one. Knows he's got one somewhere in the rubble of this building to his left. Looking for him. Has one to his right. Catches another TV from Mikey Combat. And Mikey most likely looking to line up a secondary. The Heat Seekers are real. And there could be the secondary. No, not going to be able to get that off. So unfortunately, that's not going to happen right there. X Factor Gaming and Ricky, you're going to be able to walk that one off and stay alive. 7 tickets to go for Hybrid, though. This could be a huge win. 208 ticket win for Team Rain on the first side of Golmod. And that will do it. First round here, 207 ticket win for Team Rain. Fantastic beginning. Really great start from Rain here in the beginning of this game. Second round coming up. Taking a look at the kill board here. And Aaron Tanker, man of the hour, I believe he was in a tank. That name, unfortunately, I think is a pun all in of itself. But he's done a great job, 23-9, really showing that tankers are not just pieces. But on the flip side, of course, you have Skyfly, who was also in a tank for a majority of the game, dropped 18-6. So the tankers looking like they're really in the carrying position here in terms of kills. But you got to give credit to Wallace, Skillback, Narnia confirmed, and those guys on that flag. They were doing such a great job. Skyfly, of course, was in their squad too as well. He was in the tank. But that hybrid squad was doing such a great job the entire game of fighting off Team Rain on that flag. They did outslay them, but unfortunately, that does not equate to a win in every situation. Gonna see a flip in the sides now. Gonna see if the map balance has something to do with it here. But Rain off to a fantastic start. 1-0 for them in the beginning, except it goes by ticket count, so not really, hasn't really been decided. They have to win by more than 200 tickets here. 207, I believe. Hybrid has to drop Team Rain's tickets below 207 to see a win, something like that. They win by more than 207, something like that. Team Rain has to drop Hybrid's tickets to below 207 to see a win. The ticket count thing always confused me, even when we played it. We didn't play it too much back in BF3 because BF3 was all about just playing and winning. But the European teams adopted it, I believe, or the European teams really came up with it, and they took it from the PC side. And then, of course, it came over to the consoles, and it became very popular in this tournament. I think it's a fantastic rule. It really speaks to the map balance inadequacies that could be present on some of the maps. It totally depends. Once again, D-Flag going to be very, very instrumental in securing a team victory here. Team Rain able to really grab that control off the beginning of the last round right there. Of course, now sides have flipped. Hybrid going to be on the Chinese red, and on the Russian blue will be Team Rain. The sides have flipped. We're going to see if that makes up for the difference between the tickets last game. But so far, excellent game. Flag fighting in the topside village has been insane to watch, insane to sort of keep track of. I'm having a difficult time keeping up with all of the action, but hopefully we see Skillbeck and squad, and of course RN Drags and his squad go head-to-head once again in this topside village. See how their last matchup sort of changes their secondary matchup here. Going to be incredibly interesting. But while we are waiting, I'm going to promote some streams because that is what I've been asked to do. And I like to promote the community as much as possible. So we have a little bit of time here. So I'm going to drop 3 streams in chat. These are all hybrid gaming streams. If you guys, or hybrid esports streams, excuse me. If you guys want to check these guys out, boom, their Twitches are in chat. Check those guys out. Give them a like. Give them a follow. See him streaming Battlefield, hit him up, be like, hey man, I saw you streaming. If you want to, you don't have to, of course. Game about to be underway. As always, we appreciate you guys being here for the week 4 favored match number 1, and it just started raining outside. And there's a very cute girl getting the mail. Hey. Anyway, back into the game here. Sorry about that. And Narnia confirmed going to be leading the way here. Skyfly most likely going to be in a tank. And yes, he is. So Narnia confirmed. Skillbeck and Wallace going to see if they can hold on to that flag. Once again, topside A and B. They did a great job last game, but just did not equate to enough. Drags there are going to get stopped by a bit of a roadblock that could hurt him. We'll see if it does or doesn't. Yes, and it looks like they've begun the rush right away. Wallace in tow, and they've decided to go for A in the beginning of the game, and this is exactly what you want to see. Wallace in that building, confirmed going to go down from a grenade right away from Drags, and the two are going to duke it out. Drags is actually already at B. Interesting, so I wonder who's stuck at that A side flag. Most likely going to be Zero. It is Zero. Zero's going to go down right there from the tank, and Skyfly is going to show up and push all the way across. He's already at A side flag, even though they're losing B, so the aggression here from Hybrid is just incredible in this game right now. And as you can see, they've done a great job so far of pushing up. Chopper, though, coming in on top side. Narnia is not going to like that. Or, excuse me, Skyfly is not going to like that. Mikey Combat and MCC up in this top side flag. And Skyfly using the building as cover. Will it be enough, though? And it will be enough. He's able to get away from that. He's going to have a bit of help. That Chopper's in trouble, though. It's a bit low to the ground. And they had to bail on it to activate ECM. I believe the pilot and gunner are doing that ECM flare switch. It's a standard strategy you see amongst the scout helicopter pilots, but it is also useful in the attack helicopter. It's been around since BF3. It's actually been around since BC2, that switch up that players will utilize sometimes. Good to see players doing that. Skyfly in an interesting position with this tank, using cover to the best of his advantage right now. And he's going to take down a couple retaining walls and move out of that flag. But Hybrid off to a great start here. Flag's about even, but they have gained control of the topside flags, and they're attempting to do so. They do not have control of D, though. So Team Rain has control of a home cap for majority of the game right now. And that may come back to hurt Hybrid, but it looks like Hybrid has decided that they don't really care about that flag. B has been lost, though. The squad will have to drop back and hold on. Drags here in building, looking for one in Schoolhouse. Does spot one. Drags running across street. Spots tank out. Gonna look for the RPG through the window. Will take it down right there. And Skyfly is out of commission. Drags and his RPG doing wonders right now. Spots one in the building. Can the RPG come in for wonders too? And no, the RPG is still going to stay alive. He's in a good position, though. 1v1 here on this B-side flag. Rockets being traded between both players. Reminds me a bit of the Dom before they got rid of Rockets. Before Rockets were banned in 5v5 domination on Ghoul Mod. The Rockets were insanely fun to watch. It was fun to watch. Probably not fun to play in. But, you know, I'm a casual, so it was fun to watch. Skyfly going to take down one. Drag spots one on roof. Pickle Monster in position to move up on it. Let's see what he does. Looks for one on stairwell. Able to pick up that kill on X Factor Gaming. Pickle up on roof now. Looking down low. Trying to help out Drags. Drags will go down. RPG, though. Or, excuse me, Schma. Schma there for him. And not much. Most Reaper, though, hopping into the flag. Seeing if he can help out. Schra in hand. Looks for one across. Picks up a nice kill. AK-5C. Let's take a look at this AK-5C setup when he pulls it back out. If he does pull it back out. I believe he's got one of those flip scopes on it. There it is. Coyote magnifier, flash hider, folding grip. Interesting to see those flip scopes being used. You don't really see it too often. So it is cool to see occasionally. And they're going to move out and try to regain control of this B flag right now. It looks like they are on their way to doing it. They still have two more here. Skillback and his squad just being a huge nuisance in the side of Team Rain right now. And that building is coming under so much rocket fire. I doubt its structural stability at this point. One building already going down on the cross street. Skillback looking down low. Has Chopper support. Chopper will pick up one. That'll be Coconut taking down Muzzled Reaper. And now they're well on the way. Tickets about even. Difference of about 17 or so. If my math is right. My math is wrong. Confirm math wrong. Difference of 30. Skillback looking across streets. Does spot A1 there. Going to hop in with Narnia here. Narnia on top side. Has one on the cross. Will go down. That'll be 0 there. And 0-2-4 here. But they've done such a great job. These two squads are just fighting on this top side village the whole time. No squad can really get one up on each other. It's just so evenly balanced between the two of them. They trade flags. They take each other off flags. But they're never able to fully clear. And this is exactly what you want to see from two teams. They want these two topside flags so desperately. Big push here coming from Team Rain, though, to get this D-side flag back under their control, though. And they have a tank under him, and it looks like that Igla is going to take him out. That'll be Wookie with an Igla. MCC still looking for a kill on that low side. Not able to get it just yet. Will get it with that PP226. That'll be Engineer God, unfortunately, going down on that side. D-flag going to go back under control to Team Rain. But there is a cap here at C. Tick, tick, boom here is going to cap C uncontested. So the D distraction has worked in their favor, and they will regain control of the C-side flag. Oh, that Sma was so close. Not able to just get it, though. It was right there. It's right there. Not able to get it. Looking up down Langle for one. Does know he's there by rocks. 2v1 situation. Not beneficial for that player in that position. Muzzled Reaper here in the tank. Catching a shot to the side. Not able to get that. Stuck on something. This could be his end right now. In a lot of trouble. And I don't believe this. He's able to really get away from that. Great. I would say more lucky than great play. But he's able to really get away from that. We could have lost this tank. Hybrid up here. 3 caps. But down by about 40. And Muzzle's just going to take down buildings. He does not care. Taking shots now from his left side. Most likely from that seaside flag. There's a tank moving up on him. RN Tanker supporting his teammates onto a seaside push. Can they get it happen? He has a tank to his left, though. It's friendly. The 2 tanks have moved up. Now that Chopper is in position. The artillery device, though, is firing. That'll be Hazium there. Excuse me. And Olympian and Coconut here offering up some high fire support. They do have air superiority, so they're able to do this right now. Tanker could be in trouble. And yes, Coconut will take him down with that TV missile, and that is exactly what you want to see. Now the 2 choppers have to duke it out with each other. And look at that. You see MCC getting some good hits in there with these rockets right there. And that'll be it for the chopper. It'll get trod by Muzzled Reaper right there. Muzzle's able to get that Shra in. And that's what you want to see. I love seeing players Shra choppers, Shra anything, really. It is so fantastic to watch. The last game we cast against Foxy, and I believe it was Foxy and another team, one of the players, Blah, had Shroud, the opposing chopper, about 3 times in one match on one side, and that was freaking fantastic to watch. It's a very rewarding thing. It's very skillful, as they can say. Some players don't think it's very skillful. I think it's skillful, but Wallace and company here on this top side B flag here, looking to regain control, seeing if he wants to pick up that kit. I believe he has picked it up, and now has a Shra in hand, and they're going to move back onto that A flag. Shra's going for that jet right there, and that man is praying, most likely with his eyes closed. Most likely not able to get that one going. Fight over the C flag, going to see if it out. Tick, tick, boom here with a few others. Fighting over a couple in that little ravine right now. Bishop moving up with RN. Taking a look at that M4 setup. Using a holographic sight, which is very cool. Has one. Wookie moved up on him. Wookie got aggressive right there and took him out. Will it be enough, though? Wookie taking some shots, looking for a bit of help, has Iglas in his hand. Engineer God looking to help him, and does help him, but now he's going to have to push up, but Wookie can cover himself right there. We'll be able to get that one going in his favor. Now, Rain in trouble on the back heels a bit, down by about, still up by about 20. He has not really gone in favor. Pickle Monster looking for one. Just ran into the building. Looks around corner. Not there just yet. Does get the kill, I guess. Was a bit late on that. My bad. Thought he didn't get the kill, but he killed him around the corner. Pickle Monster looking across the street. Spots one on roof. Looking for a pick. Nice pick. And Pickle Monster showing that ability to really get those players out of that head glitch with that M4 right now. Wallace did pick one before Pickle got him. But still, great work on his part right now. Keeping that in the game. Zero, top side, knows he's got 2 on the angle. Spots one, I believe. Miley's going to get, or Mikey Combat going to grab one. So the chopper pilot, or chopper gunner, is now on the ground. We'll go down right there from Skillbeck. Skillbeck 8420. Staying alive here. Spots one on cross. Looking for shots. Ample shots on player. Bit of a suppression battle between the two. Not able to get that kill, unfortunately. And now they're going to move in. RPG on that wall. Will take him down with that RPG. Skillback able to get rid of Pickle. And now they have to contend with a tank. Infantry coming around the corner. That'll be an easy kill there. Drag's going to go down, unfortunately. Tank still harassing the heck out of him. And that's going to be Muzzled Reaper here. Legends is now in the game, pushing up, looking for some revives. Spots one in front. Skillback going to RPG him to the face, though. And Reaper here is still looking for a couple. Knows he's got a bit of trouble here. Ticket count now in favor of Hybrid. And Reaper's going to move around to the side of this building. Does have help from a couple of his players. Rain, of course, has to reduce the ticket count to 207 for Hybrid Esports, if they can do it. We'll pick up a kill there on Wallace, taking him down the back with a tank shell. Chopper, though, back in play for Hybrid. Olympian and Coconut up in the sky doing what they can. And once again, offering down some TV missile support. Going to see if that helps out them. Muzzled coming around to this right side here, looking for a back flank on this tank. This could be crucial right now. Skyfly does not know he's there. We'll take that back shot. Is disabled. Oh, AP's the front. But he won't be able to AP this next one. And he's still alive somehow and will go down. But it looks like the tank's actually... No! Unbelievable. So Reaper goes for that back flank, will lose it, and look, here comes the repair squad on that tank. Narnia Confirm hops in while the 3 of them repair. They are taking quite a few of rockets, but they will take down. That'll be Narnia Confirm taking down a kill right there on one. And great work by that team right there. A lot of coordination, as you saw. Hybrid really answering back when they need to. Ticket counts so close to each other here in this flip side game. Wallace with one in front. Bit of a drop shot there for Drags, not going to work. One more on Wallace's side. We'll take down 2 coming around on him. Wallace is really doing a great job in this game, along with the rest of his squad here. As you can see, their squad is 38-29 on the flip side. That squad is 24-33. The squad mainly going against them. Drag's looking for shots on Narnia, confirmed there. Will get one rocket in. Has to move to his left, though, under fire. Does have help from quite a few of his teammates in different positions. And does have a secondary tank rolling up. But that tank is getting backflanked by X Factor. And he will take him down. Pickle going to go down from back shots from Factor here. Factor's going to move up. Has spotted infantry to his left. That Shra is going to be ineffective right there. And this could be the turnaround that Hybrid needs. They have to stay in this game. They have to win by more than 207. They have to do it now if they want to. Spots him out in the rubble of that building. He's going to do whatever he can. Zero here, staying alive. Going to stay with Zero, catching fire from this tank. Skillback right in front of him. Can hear him walking around on him. Going to hop out, jump down on Skillback, and they will trade, unfortunately. RN Drags and Pickle Monster, though, now going to move up, and the Seaside flag is now being contested here. Tick, tick, boom, and another from Hybrid. Going to see what they can do. It's actually Engineer God making the play up. Tick, tick will take down one in front. Nice kill. And they have a couple more to deal with. Tick, tick's going to go down right now. Azian will take shots from that chopper and will go down, unfortunately, as well. Gonna hop in with that top squad once again. Engineer God 1312 looking to place some mines down and hold on to that flag. And if they can see themselves in a victory here. It is very difficult for them to do so. Factor taking shots, dropping back. Has to stay alive. Infantry pushing up on him, though. Hopping out of the tank to get some desperate repairs in before more rockets come their way. Catching so many rockets and shots from a chopper, most likely down to 28% health. Gets out to repair again. Grenades now coming at them. They really want to get rid of this tank. One infantry to the left right there. Not able to stay alive. Factor keeping his tank up with the help of a repairman right now. I believe it's going to be Ricky, and they're doing such a good job of keeping this tank alive, really holding on when they desperately need to. The game is in their favor, but they are about 17 or so tickets away from losing. They cannot have that happen. B flag has been recaptured by Rain. And all Rain needs to do is grab that east side flag, and they're well on their way to doing that. And hold on here, and they will be able to do it. Hopping into one, though, we're going to take a look. Factor has to drop all the way back in his tank right now and has done so, but has kept it alive for a majority of this game, up by 90 tickets. Moving in, helping out Skyfly in that other tank. Going to hop in with Skyfly right now. And they're doing such a good job of holding on to the tanks here in this game. Skyfly here moving in position. Two tanks now on the same road. That may not be wise. And down to 4%, taking shots from that tank. He's going to have to get out and repair, and he will do so, keeping this game alive in his favor. This could be the comeback that Hybrid needs. They have to hold on to that A and B side flag, and they are holding on so desperately right now. They just lost. E, unfortunately, confirmed has to grab this flag or at least keep it contested until he can get the reinforcements that he needs. We'll get one on spawn. Looking for one more across the street. Couple more across the street. Tanks now fighting down angle on village across each other. Air support in favor of Rain. And this could exactly be the ender or the finisher. 6 tickets to go, and the bleed is now in favor of Rain. So far, Chopper coming down, MCC, 2 tickets to go, and that could be it. Hybrid will not be able to take this game, I believe, if that's how ticket count works. But they're going to keep playing it out regardless. Hybrid doing such a good job of really able to sort of counter on this map. Game still incredibly close, only a difference of about 70 or so tickets. The Chopper really taking fire here from across shots. The Hybrid Esports Chopper now getting off the ground, moving up. Factor had to drop all the way back in that tank, just getting harassed by the Chopper right now. Mikey Combat and MCC doing such a good job of just harassing that Chopper. And there's nothing really you can do about it, unfortunately. Rain moving up now. Muzzled Reaper in a troubled position once again here, fighting for his life. Does AP, catching fire from the other Chopper now. So the Choppers have less engaged each other and done more of a good job of engaging and removing tanks from play. Reaper now going to hide in a corner out of fear, most likely. His flag being lost, though, does have 2 on it. Looking for the 2. Narnia confirmed, most likely looking for one. Does spot him. We'll take him out right there. Narnia takes down one. Looking for one across the left side street. Most likely heard him over there. Knows he's over there now. One of his teammates is going to move up. It'll be Wallace here, moving. Looking for one. Spots him. Second on spawn, though. That could be in trouble. No. Able to get one, though. Confirmed. Looking to finish it up. And there we go. Confirmed. Able to finally finish that kill and regain control of that A flag. Able to get that full wipe. But now they have to deal with the counterattack on B from Rain. They may be able to do it. A couple moving in on that top side right flag here. And this game really could just go either way at this point, even though I'm pretty sure Rain already won. Spots one confirmed. Moving around, though. Shots on him. Did not pick up that kill, unfortunately. Moving around the corner. That'll be Wallace picking it up for him. Wallace will go down. Looking for one more. Narnia will take down Pickle Monster right there. Drags last alive in his squad, keeping it up. Gonna hop in with PG Wookie. One dropping down in front. We'll take that kill on Tanker right there. And now they're gonna try to counter and regain control of this Seaside flag. Hybrid Esports will go down one side on his right. Tick, tick, boom has one on. Will go down right there too. And that'll be Legend. Looking to pick up one. Still one more alive here, as you can see. Hiding, though. Engineer God not able to hide from that. Legend will take him down, unfortunately. And they've done a good job of holding off that counterattack on that Seaside flag. But now they have to contend with Skyfly here dropping in the artillery. And Skyfly is dropping in artillery on that B rebel right there. Not getting a kill just yet, but really is offering in that fire support on his own team, unfortunately. He has no enemies in front of him. I believe he gets out of that artillery device. And the fight over the village is still underway. It has been reduced to all rubble. I think there's one building left standing over here, and that's it. The top side village is relatively clean, but the bottom side village, the focal point of the map, is nothing but craters and craters. It's unfortunate. The real estate value has undoubtedly dropped in this area. But Team Hybrid Esports, able to regain control of that B flag once again and are now moving to regain control of A, and they have done so. And they finally knocked off Rain from those topside flags. It only took them the entire game, about 20 minutes, give or take, to get themselves back control of those two topside flags. And Rain isn't done yet, sending a full three-man squad and a tank to move in on position. Zero leading the way. PDWR in hand. You don't see PDWs being used very often. One in a egg glitch, though, and a very, very nasty egg glitch, but I don't think it's going to matter. No, it will. Olympian. No, it's Skillback. Skillback once again, 23-12. Picking up so many kills. Now going to face a tank down. And he's going to offer to stay alive, but the man has done such a good job in this whole game. Spots one in the corner right there. Wallace will pick him up for him. And this squad has just done such a good job in this game so far. Skillback and Wallace looking for one across the street, staying with him. Wallace taking shots, firing at a bush, no one there. One on cross, tank moving up. Narnia confirmed will take down that enemy tank right there. And now they're going to move up and regain control of C, giving Engineer God some help out. And they have moved up. Skyfly there. Narnia taking shots in the back. Skyfly looking for one. Engineer God will take down Leper Messiah, and Skyfly is going to move around to the left side. Has one to the right. Tank has been taken, though. That tank steal will not last. Grand Theft Armor, unfortunately, is a punishable crime by death. Skyfly will take down one with ACR. Knows he's got one coming above him. Will he be able to get that kill? No, he will not. Has him. There, drops him. And that squad has done a great job as well. 65-57 is the kill-death ratio for that squad. This game coming to an unfortunate close, but as you can see, the kills in this game are fantastic. This game has gone on for roughly 22 minutes, and it's such a close match. Skillback picking up another kill, 25-13, doing such a good job with his squad. Narnia confirmed here, top side, moving on to B, or A, excuse me, to recontrol. Spots one, shots most likely coming from that chopper in his back. No, he's able to stay alive. It was M4 shots in his back. Spots one, shots across, will go down right there. Pickle Monster able to pick up that kill. Pickle Monster 5-7 most likely suffered a dropout and now has returned to the land of the living. Looking across, looking for one. Rain in control of a majority of flags here. 3 flags in their favor with burn. Looking for one on Rubble there. Legend's going to be the man to do it. Push across and get aggressive. I believe he has ACR in hand. Looking for one in Rubble. We'll take down one in that head glitch right there. Going to take down Wallace. Now move forward. One more to his direct 12 o'clock. Does spot. Looking for one. No, does not spot. Does not see him. Does see him. And will take him down. Thankfully, that man did not have a lot of health, or he may have died, unfortunately. But Legend's able to walk away with his life and another kill. Moving up right now. Spot's dragged down. Up in the Rubble in front. Does spot one. Shots somewhere on his angle. Quite a few from Hybrid Esports taking that coconut, which I believe is the chopper gunner, is now down on the ground. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Match coming down to the last 20 tickets here. Both teams so close between each other. And here comes the tank. The 2 tanks now. Tanker and another. I believe it's going to be Muzzled Reaper moving in. And they've come in on a pincer attack here on this top side village. And this could be crucial. This could end the game in their favor. This is the 1-2 punch that they need to see this game won. Hybrid in trouble. Down to 10 tickets. Shots coming all around. The fight really has exacerbated on this flag, unfortunately. But it looks like RN will take down 1 tank in their favor. Or lose a tank, unfortunately. And that will do it right there. Hybrid losing that one once again. So Rain up by 1 here. Beginning of this game. And look at those kills. That is just fantastic. You could almost say this looks like a pub game in a way. A very competitive pub game in terms of the kills. And we got Beaky Meaty here who has joined in. Beaky Meaty looking for some primetime support. Don't think he's a comp player, unfortunately. But Hybrid and Rain really showing that these two teams are quite even when you take a look at it. When you watch the 2 ground squads go against each other, I believe Hybrid outslays them. But Rain just keeps coming back with the tenacity. They just want to be in the game as well as they can, and both teams have done such a fantastic job. This is really a great match. I'm glad I have the opportunity to cast it. I'm glad you guys are here with me. RN doing a great job so far, up by 1, hopping in to Siege of Shanghai. This could be the final 2 rounds that we see, ladies and gentlemen, or will Hybrid be able to come back, and will we see a 3rd round played? We'll have to see here. Of course, we'll see it here. The 3 Hybrid Twitch streams are right there. Meticulous, Timur, and Engineer God. If you guys want to check the Hybrid boys out, they have asked me to promote for them. Feel free. Check those dudes out. Give them a follow. Hopping into Siege of Shanghai. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take some clothes off because I'm getting kind of heated. I'm not going to lie. Woo! All right. Okay, now I am. My clothes have been, some of them have been removed. Stick around after the stream for the post-game show. You'll be in for a treat or not, depending on what you're into. I am 900 pounds. I have a diet that consists of Mountain Dew and Doritos. I like long walks on the beach. I enjoy tipping my fedora at beautiful females. And I white knight myself on the forums occasionally, too. I can be hired out for about 1,600 Microsoft points a week. And if you're looking for a team mascot, I'm also free. Feel free to hit me up. My links are in the below the stream. Please hit me up on Twitter. Email me. I'm always looking to help out where I can. But so far, this game has been fantastic. Truly a great honor to be able to cast the games for these 2 teams. And as always, it's just great to see what these 2 teams are capable of. Really wouldn't have an opportunity to cast these guys out all the time. So it's an opportunity for me and an opportunity maybe for you guys if you guys are into this kind of thing. I know I am. I'm into this kind of stuff. And it's good to see teams like this still playing, even though Battlefield 4 has been considered not so bueno, even though the competitive teams treat it as a bueno game. It depends on your perspective. Of course, with Hardline on the rise and will be coming out sometime in March, I believe. It's going to be interesting to see how competitive that game is. Hopefully it is, because I would like to cast those games. Casting games is fun. Of course, I'm not the only caster out there. There are others. I believe Shunzi is another one of the casters out there you guys can check out. A couple other guys I've seen cast. I know Tanner, Tic-Tac-Toe casts, and then, of course, you got the big guys that will most likely have an Xbox. I think Brett FX is one of those guys that has casted. And there's some other casters out there, too. Give those guys love. If you see them, if you want them to cast your matches or whatever, hit them up on Twitter, or I think Twitter is probably the best way to get reach of them. Hit those dudes up. There's some good people. Some good people. I'm just getting my stretch on here. So it looks like both teams are actually going to go back to the drawing board right now, the chalkboard, if you will, and draw a couple more circles and X's. And this game now has actually begun underway. Second round here on Siege of Shanghai. We're going to see who's flying the scout helicopter for both teams. Going to be interesting to see how this scout battle, once again, meticulous here, not even confirmed in the topside chopper. Looks like a bit of a mix-up there between who was going to fly and who wasn't going to fly. And now they're going to move in on one another right now. Going to hop in with the other chopper pilot. Going to be interesting to see who's flying. BRB Just Dying is the pilot for Team Rain. Meticulous, of course. We saw him last week doing such a good job. And shots coming down. A lot of Stinger support. And that'll be an early win right there for Just Dying. Really came above him and knocked out the Scout God Meticulous. And Rain, such a fantastic team. Starting off really strong. Able to control topside B. And they've done so in a Fury. Hybrid, not even there. Hybrid has actually gone with a defensive strategy, mines everywhere, and they are going to mine the heck out of the road right there in a very long defensive strategy. It's a good strategy. Hopefully it pays off for them. Tic-Tac looking to pick one out of the sky right there. Don't think he has the ability, and the chopper now coming down to harass some of the infantry. And he's doing just that. He's going to come down, switch out. Mikey Combat and the two have switched there real quick like. And I believe they're about to switch again here in a second, catching Stinger fire. Tank under them, and they've done it again. And that is what you want to see between scout chopper teams. It's much less a pilot now and more so a team. It's very, very cool to see pilots go back and forth and do this. Meticulous back up in the scout chopper. Excuse me. Quinny and Meticulous here are the Hybrid Esports scout team. And now they're engaging one another. Looking across, using buildings as cover, and the tank for RN has to drop back. Couple bit of a back flak. RN, though, prepared for it. RN sees it coming. Hazium able to pick up one. Looks for one more in the corner shop. Spots him out. RPG to that way. Not able to get it. Wallace now going to move around. Wallace in trouble here. Knows he's got one at least on him for sure. Looking for a secondary. Spots him in the back, though. Looking to line up a back shot. Does get squad spawn turn, though. Wallace will take down Bishop. Tank dropping back on the help. That'll be RN Tanker dropping for help. Spots out infantry. Going to chase Wallace off into that little L room right there. And Skyfly now on this side looking for one. It's going to be Hazium on that side most likely. It's RN Bishop and Hazium staying alive. Bishop going to go around for a flank and look for the pinch. No, the tank is going to go around for the flank. Look for the pinch. Hazium up on this side, really offering up a lot of fire support. And the nice RPG will take down Skyfly. And that pinch right there, that is the worst room you want to get caught in. And they have done it. And now I believe they're trying to cap A at the same time. But they have lost their topside B flag, cooking up the last one alive up here. Does have help from a teammate. Looking to drop down. Spot's two below him. He's in trouble. Goes for the spot. Picks up no kill, unfortunately, and will go down. Factor there in trouble. Chopper's now going to engage each other. Knows they're in a bit of trouble. Just Dying, catching Igla fire from the B-side flag, and this could be the help that Meticulous needs. Meticulous, Quinny here, and Coconut in this scout helicopter, the little bird. Moving forward to see what they can do. Quinny not exactly sure of how he wants to proceed, and will drop back looking for a spot. Does see Chopper there. It's on the far side of his building. Looking around above him. Quinny looking to line up shots. Will line up one. Just dying, going after him, though. Chopper fight even thus far. No, and it looks like that's exactly what they needed. Quinny will take the first round here. Or excuse me, I think it's the third round chopper fight. He'll take that one finally for his team. And Hybrid Esports could be well on their way to capturing B. And this is the momentum that they needed in the beginning of the game. They are down by about 80 tickets here, 5 minutes in. Quinny now switching out. And RN is now hassling Hybrid Esports on their back flag. Zero looking for an RPG, not going to get it. Using a PDWR, grenade in hand, throws it out. Gets in the car, though, will be Wookie. Grenade ineffective against cars. RPG's the car, though. Last man in the squad needs to stay alive. The car is active again. And he's going to go down, unfortunately, right there. Zero will die, and that will be it for that offensive push on that top side flank. And now we have Narnia confirmed here on the top. Looking for that Igloo support, and it looks like Hybrid is in a good position. Rain, though, coming up, SWAT team force here. And there you go. Doing a great job. Colin Farrell would be proud if he was watching from SWAT right now, if you catch the reference. The 90s are calling. MCC here moving in on a great head glitch, and it looks like we're going to see a bit of an engagement from these two players. Just dying now, going to see what he can do to help out his teammates on the top side roof, but it looks like Bishop has it cleared. Bishop will go down from one more spotted. Mikey going to switch in, and the switches are so swift. It's hard to keep up with. Mikey trying to get skill back off that roof. Does pick him, though. Will take him down. Now the choppers are engaged. Meticulous not in the best position. Knows he's got two to deal with, and you see those Iglas just going off. And will ECM, and now the chopper battle has begun once again. Lining up some shots, some good hits on him. Looking for the Heat Seekers. And the Heat Seekers have flown away, and that could be it. They've decided to switch Quinny now and flying for him. I'm looking at the wrong squad. Quinny now pushing him. No, they will go down. That'll be an Igla from Legend there. So the RN Chopper team has done such a good job in the beginning of this game. They have lost the tank fight, unfortunately. Factor now is pushing onto the C flag. And this game could go to anyone here. Only a difference of about 20 or so, 7 minutes in. Factor catching rockets, but pushing regardless. B flag has gotten control to Rain. Legend staying alive, has spotted one in front. Will get picked right there and will go down. It'll be Meticulous. We'll take up a nice two-piece on that flag. Rain back in control of two. Have lost control of their backside flag. That tank there is going to hassle them. Hazium Dozy's got a potential trouble here. Tank squad bombing, I believe. Hazium with an AK in hand now. Interesting choice for a map like this. Picks up one with the AK, though, on cross. Skyfly will go down off spawn. Two more spotted. We'll pick up another. No, the tanker will pick that one up. Looks for one more on the top side. Not able to just get him yet. Gonna come around the corner. That man is down. No, he's still alive. Throwing grenades at him. Great grenade throw. Able to just get away from that. Oh, with the RPG and Skillback. Really just baited him into that one. Nice work. Now has a chopper above him. But it looks like Hybrid Esports has regained control of A. Just lost A, but has taken C in the process. And they're going to lose their back flag here. So the teams have traded back flags. Interesting. The amount of mines Hybrid Esports has on their back flag is very interesting. It's a very good strategy, I'd say. Because what has happened to Rain has not yet happened to Team Hybrid. So it is interesting. X Factor looking for the 120 of the year. Not able to get it, though, unfortunately. We'll have to drop back. BRB just dying, catching rocket fire from below. Going to check up top roof here to make sure none of the infantry have made a position there. I don't think rooftops are actually allowed in this game mode. I believe teams have banned it. And just dying now, looking for infantry on the low side. Trying to get that pick. Not able to get it, though. So close. And that one man, that'll be Narnia confirmed, looking to play it out. Drags here, playing the low side. SG-553 in hand. Two of his teammates have gone down. He is losing control of that flag. There is a tank above him and a couple infantry. That grenade's going to hurt him. And yes, that's a fantastic grenade by Tick Tick Boom. able to pick up that grenade, throws it just behind that little register right there, and takes him down. Chopper battle has begun once again. Meticulous versus BRB just dying. They've switched out, and now Mikey is the pilot. Meticulous and Quinny and Coconut, so they've offered up a bit more help. Catching stingers, able to just dodge them, though. And nice play, but it looks like BRB is going to drop back behind the building and let the engagement come to him. Smart play on his part, going 11-4 here. And this is very, very intelligent gaming right now. If you do not have to push, don't push. Is catching a lot of igloo fire, mostly trying to bait him out, and there's nothing wrong with that. Is baiting a couple right there. Backside flag will go to Hybrid, though, as it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, that's Skillback Squad. It is. Skyfly looking for the God Straw of the year. Will he line it up? Looking for it. Not able to get it. Very close, though. He's got 4 more shots. May attempt a couple more. Will be interesting. Decides not to attempt anymore. And will get a ride from his teammate. Arnia confirmed will stay on this flag to igla it up or look for some straws. Not going to see any, though, unfortunately. Has not yet seen. We'll take a tank shell, though, from Tanker. And Tanker on a deep drop will pick up a nice tank shell. Is on fire, though. We'll have to go down with the ship right here. No, he gets out of the tank. What? He takes down Skillback. Loses the tank, though, but he's still alive. And this could be an interesting play. Not often do tankers really get out of their tanks because it's not something that you always want to see. But Tanker made it happen right there. Got out of his tank, picked up a kill. Did lose the tank, but hey, that's fine. So as long as the tank goes down and not your enemy's hand. But Hybrid Esports has a full force here on their back flag. Tanker almost able to get that kill, taking Skillback to 4%. Will not be enough. Skillback in a backside shots for 2. No! Only able to get 1. Will Wallace pick it up? I think Wallace isn't there. No. Schmalz 1. Looking for 1 more. Has help. Wallace taking some shots. Will take down Tanker right there. And this squad, once again, has done a great job of being where they need to be. This ground squad for Hybrid Esports is really a force to be reckoned with in this game so far. Gotta give these guys props. This is awesome to see. And now they're going to take their momentum and shift it into B to see if they can make it happen. Rain, seeing if they can cap on the A flag, but have been halted. Their progress has been slowed. They are playing this low side flag. They do have a tank above them. They do have chopper support. But will it be enough? That is the question. Drag's playing low. They're all in corners down that low side flag. Factor up in the tank up here. Trying to pick 1 infantry. Catching rockets. Tank very weak. Knows he's in trouble. Pickle Monster will take down Engineer Gone, making the play low. Rockets staying alive, though. Factor doing such a good job with Ricky here. Trying to get that infantryman off the top side, but he's just wasting rockets at this point. Tick, tick, boom, playing low. Spots 1 in front. Will get the kill on Bane. Now going to move down and look around, see if he can get this out. They have lost his flag, unfortunately. Will get picked immediately by Pickle, and Pickle is in just a nasty spot. Truly, truly nasty. Now the choppers has engaged each other over the close side flags here. Meticulous is in a good position. Has dropped below him. Josh Dying now in position. Will the choppers engage? Oh my goodness. And Just Dying is taking down Meticulous and Quinny right now. And they may be on their way for a triple cap in this game. They have to hold on to B, and they could do it. And this could be the first triple cap I've seen on this flag, on this map, in quite a long time. Especially in Conquest Small. Just Dying making his way up slowly but surely, making sure he doesn't catch rockets. Spots 1 up top. Will take down 1. Has caught the rocket. Mikey and Dying going to go for the switch. No switch yet. And this chopper has the ability to sit up here sort of uncontested and really offer up a lot of support. And they will go for that switch right now. Almost catching a small in the process. So many rockets above them, and they're going to go for a switch once again. Catches 1, though, on the low side, and we'll have to get out of there. So Hybrid has done a great job of holding the top side flag against the chopper. This is something you normally don't get the opportunity to see. Mikey now looking for a kill. Picks up 1. Has 1 more on the top side elevator here.
Schra coming after him. Not able to get him. They will switch again. And he has to drop out now. Chopper coming after him. Meticulous not going to press the advantage, or is going to press the advantage and try to get up here and help out his team. And he will press for that middle building advantage, excuse me. Ticket count in favor of Rain, though, by about 60. A triple cap, or at least almost triple cap, has hurt them. The burn in their favor right now is helping them into the final 100 ticket mark for Hybrid Esports. Meticulous trying to clear off some of the rain forces on this topside roof, and he may be successful. God taking down Bane, but Legend picking up a nice two-piece there, and Coconut is the last one alive on that flag. Still has one more to deal with, if I'm not mistaken. A few more to deal with. Now, the choppers are not engaging each other just yet, and it looks like Team Rain has gained control of A and has held on to A for such a period of time right now. They, of course, are holding a counter from C. These two players right now engaging each other. Gone to a wrong camera angle right there. One up on top. And it looks like that counter push from Hybrid will not equate to anything right there, unfortunately. And they will not be able to grab this flag. They still have one more to go. Wallace is up on a roof right now. I thought rooftops were banned, but I guess they aren't banned. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the full rules. So it looks like rooftops have not been removed from play. And the teams will make full use of it, though. However, one chopper is pushing another chopper right now. Dying is pushing him so hard. Will he be able to get that kill? Has taken two. Meticulous has recovered from it. Choppers now dancing around each other. AA fire, though, and that will do it. Meticulous was pushed too hard, and the building has come down. So the building now has come down. Looks like, I believe it's going to be Hybrid. No longer wants to deal with the way Rain is playing on top side of the building. So they have decided to drop it. Meticulous now in complete air support here, or complete air superiority. Able to push on this flag. Spots one in building. Going to light it up with some 7.62 miniguns. Had to look at that one real quick to make sure I was right. And it looks like Hybrid Esports will regain control of their A flag, but there's still quite a few down here. Pickle Monster has not moved and is still in the same spot. Last 20 tickets for Hybrid, and this back A cap has been detrimental to this game. Hybrid has not been able to contend with it. Pickle Monster has just been crouching here pretty much the whole game, slaying everyone off the flag and doing such a good job doing so. Players that come down at him really don't have a lot of cover to deal with. Could move into his right. This could be it. Last two tickets to go. And that will be it right there. 157 ticket win for Team Rain. Second round to go here. Great game so far. You got to give these guys a lot of credit. Tanker up there once again in that tank, going 20-6, really being the powerhouse for Team Rain, exactly what they need. Pickle Monster, 17-12. A lot of those kills on that backside A flag. Angie got 18-19, and not much else from the rest of the team. Unfortunately, Hybrid's going to have to see what they can do to step themselves back up. They have to win this next game by more than 157 if they want to stay alive and see a round 3. If not, this game could be over right here in this next round, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have to see. Of course, this is only the favored match number 1. There is another match tomorrow, TE5 versus EXP, and I have to look at what time that match is real quick. I'm going to say 7 Eastern. Yes, 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow here on this channel. Right here, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be promoting other streams as well. 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Tomorrow here, TE5 versus EXP. So if you guys want to check that game out, it should be a good game. Hopping in here, though. Flipping the sides, Rain will take the American blue, and the Chinese red will go to Hybrid Esports. Hybrid really has to reel themselves back in, perhaps catch a breath, and see what they can do to get a victory here. That back cap in the beginning of the game, really the end of the game, last portion of the game, has really changed the tide. It turned the tide of sort of the game being a stalemate and turning it into what it was, which was a full-blown rout. Pickle Monster and the rest of that squad on that low side flag did such a good job of being able to keep all of Hybrid Esports off the low side of that flag. There wasn't much they could do about it. Chopper battle, of course, was interesting to go, but I believe Just Dying and Mikey were able to really control the skies. I believe Meticulous and Quinny picked him up maybe once or twice, but once or twice is not enough to win a game. Going to be interesting to see how they sort of counter-react here. Starting up once again, Chopper Crew is going to be going live. Going to be hopping in. Mikey Combat starting off the lead here in the Little Bird. I'm going to rush him in the beginning here. Meticulous going to try to utilize cover in the beginning. Has taken quite a bit of fire. They have switched already. And I want to see if I can get in their POV. I got to find their squad. There it is. And now they're engaging each other. This could be a win. No! And it looks like the first Chopper duel will go to Legends Igla right there. And he will take a 4-piece. The Igla in the side seat is a very valid strategy between Chopper gods. And Legend's going to try to jump out there, but will break his ankles, unfortunately. That's not funny. I shouldn't laugh at that. Bane going to throw a grenade at the elevator coming up, but not able to pick up anything. No, it's his teammates, so he's good. No one's coming up there. Tank on the low side, though. And now Rain is in the position they need to be in. We got a swimmer out there in the far water. And they've now set up a defensive position once again, but that Chopper does not care about the amount of mines you put down. Just Dying's going to fly around in the backside of their base. They're going to flip up once again, and Mikey's going to come in and fly. Just Dying and Mikey, their chemistry is fantastic to watch in this game. Tank has been spotted there. Catches an Igla, though. This could be trouble. And it is. That's exactly what that was. Factor will take them out of the sky, and that is not what you want to have happen. If you don't have to engage the tank, don't engage the tank. But they had to get greedy. They paid for it. Legend, though, is trying to repair tool the tanker right now. And he does. Unbelievable. So not only does Legend pick up a 4-piece in the beginning of the game against the Chopper, but he takes down a tank too with his repair tool. Next, he's going to 360 ladder stall some kid. Great work. Legend is really just where he needs to be, picking up the kills when he needs to. That's unfortunate. Factor, though, able to pick up that 120 on the Chopper and slow it down and sort of even up the air game is something that Hybrid needed, and they have received it. Unfortunately, they have to deal with a whole set of Iglas, and now Tanker is pushing across the river and going to prioritize a lot of fire. Does have quite a few mines to contend with. And, of course, those speed trap barricades. It's a hit marker on one. Not going to get the kill, though. Not sure he wants to push across, though. He's making up his mind. Hasn't made up his mind yet. Spots one out in the open. Looks for the tank shell. And it's good. He will take down Tick Tick Boom right there. Nice tank shell pick. To the Chopper. No, so close, though. So close. Just needed a little bit more on the lead. He would have got that. Looking for more. Picks up a car in the car show. Had some animosity versus that. Now taking down shop walls. Really, I guess, removing cover so that the enemy team cannot use it. Drags this one in front, getting rushed by Narnia. Pickle's going to pick him up. And a triple cap now from Rain. And this could be punching somebody while they're down, really kicking them while they're down. This is not the punch in the nose that they were looking for. This could be the knockout blow. Hybrid has to react quick, and it looks like they just might with Infamous Skyfly and Squad in tow here, moving on to their backside flag at A, excuse me. But defensive positions have already been utilized here. Skyfly is going to come through the wall and see what he can do. Spots one. Engineer guy going to go down. Skyfly coming from behind. Hazium throws a grenade. Oh my goodness! Hazium takes him down, but will die in the process. But Hazium's martyrdom nade takes himself out and Skyfly. Nice work on his part right now, and that's what you want to see. B flag now being contested by Hybrid, but they were able to fight off that backside cap. Nice work. Nice work. Coconut making a push across. Spots one. Shots on a friendly right there. That is your teammate. Will go down from Legends right there, but Narnia will pick him. Skillbeck looking for one on side. Picks up one. Nice grenade placement, taking down Leper. And it looks like Hybrid is back in the game. They have regained control of B and now are contesting C in the process. But will it be enough? Tick in trouble, will go down. They don't have enough there. And no, they do have enough there. That's their home cap. I'm a potato. Drag's now playing it out in Carshell. Have a tank to deal with. Tanker not really able to push across. Not sure if he wants to. No, he is. He is going to push across. Knows he has mines to deal with, but he has to engage this tank. Don't know if he sees the mines yet. He doesn't see the mines. He just ran right over him. He just rolled over him. Doesn't even care. Takes out one shot in the tank. Tank APs. Knows he's got time to engage. Tank on fire, though. Looks for one more shot. That could be it. No! The AP saved him right there. And... What is this? These are mines, right? The friendly mines. I'm retarded. Alright, so I obviously don't know how to play this game. Anyway... Tanker gonna look around for a couple shots on one, the mines that he's looking for on the bridge. But Factor will lose his tank right there. No, sticking alive in that tank. Is down to a bit of low health, back to 50%. Looking for one. Leper gonna drop back though and get back on flag to help out his teammates. Spots one on the Eskies right here. We'll take him down with one shot. Takes down Engineer God. Engineer God able to take down one. Besides staying alive. Tank coming back in on engagement right now. Tanker engaged by 2 on bridge, down to 4%. Will lose his tank right there to that rocket. Does lose it. Stays alive, though. Rain up by 160 here. And Tanker gonna drop back and get shot in the back. Will he stay alive? He will. So Tanker has really, kept himself in this game when he needs to. He lost the tank, but he'll drop all the way back here. And he will get himself into a much more defensible position. Looks for an RPG on bridge. Not going to see it. Has 2 pushing him. 1 pushing him from middle statue. And 1 pushing from left. We'll catch a rocket, though, from Skillback. Where was Skillback's up here on top building? Can Skillback get a second rocket on this chopper? Is the dream real? Whoa. The dream apparently is David Blaine rockets because that looked like it went right through that chopper. Looking for a second. Not going to see it. Just dying now is going to be up in this chopper, and he's going to be hassling Skillback if he's not careful. Another rocket just went right through him. I don't know what's going on in this game, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm watching Chris Angel just magic rockets. But Hazium in tow here on this low side flag, and they're going to hold on to that backside flag. Bishop and Hazium are not going to let up on this A flag. They're going to sit here, most likely eat their sandwiches, talk about their day, and defend A when necessary, and they have done so. Great job by them so far. Factor, though, coming up here in the tank. No mines to deal with of yet, so we'll move forward. Factor looking around, does have a potential infantry, has help from Coconut, but the enemy team he's looking for is below him. 1 tank coming out of spawn, too. Tanker and Factor are about to go ones here. Going to be very, very interesting to see how these 2 tanks duke it out. Haven't really seen too much tank fighting just yet. Meticulous taking down, just dying right there. Tanker looking for him. Does not see him. He's in his sky. Now he sees him. Picks him up. Looks for the first shot. Not able to get him. Gonna drop back. Factor looking around. Tanker's going to go for this flank, and this is probably a good strategy. As he's got someone there. Factor looking for him. He's going to suspect the flank. He has to. Does see him. There's no way he doesn't see him. Tanks trading between the 2. Both activate AP, so they will negate each other's shots. Tanker now dropping back and most likely going to get aggressive. Has to now. And Factor will drop all the way back. And the tanks sort of avoiding each other in a way. Looking for better positions. Interesting tank fight so far. Nice shot, though, by Tanker right there. Obviously waiting for the spot to come around the corner. Factor's spot has not yet worn off. I believe is the correct term. Gonna hop in with Quinny here. Hassling the top side flag. Does spot 1 in elevator. Nice kill on his part. We'll take down 1. That'll be Mikey. However, we are going to hop in with the sneak chopper. And the sneak attack has begun, ladies and gentlemen. This could be detrimental. Quinny not paying attention to the spawn. Will take shots. Will he be able to survive this, though? Does survive 1. Rockets at his front. On fire, though, and that is what you don't want to have happen. He was not paying attention to the spawn. Will go down, unfortunately, right there. And just dying is back in the game with this teammate. here. Mikey drops one on top above. That'll be Legend dropping in. Hop into Legend, see what he can do. Legend switching squads real quick to offer up the squad's bomb. Nice work on his part. Looks for one. Schma from Skillback will take down one. And apparently RN has requisitioned the help of a 1N player. Interesting. Legend has 2-3 pushing. Legend looking for a 3-piece. Will not pick up a 4-piece, but takes down 3 in some nasty moment right there. Picks up a nice 3-piece. Good work on his part. That is what you want to see. Zero and the squad now fighting on this backside flag. Zero will go down, just dying now. Let's see what he can do on the ground here. Done such a great job in the air so far. Does get a bit of help from Mikey. And so now the two that are inseparable in the air are now inseparable in the ground. I was about to say the sky, but that doesn't make sense. Tic Boom will take down 2, M4 and M9. Nice usage. Both weapons right there. And they will regain control of their backside flag. Rain, though, up. Down in positioning right here. Burn not in their favor, unfortunately. They are affected by Burn right now. But they are up by about 120. So they have time if they need it. 11 minutes to go here. A few swimmers looking for what they can do. Meticulous here. Going to see if he can win this chopper engagement with Quinny. BRB just dying in a poor position. They know it, so they're going to stay alive as best they can. Drop back when they need to and move up when they can, using the buildings as cover from that Igla fire. And they're going to get aggressive with it, and this is exactly what you want to see. You know, don't want to stay back and duke it out. Meticulous in a good position, seeing if he can get above him, but no, looks like just dying is going to get above him and land the first shots. The two chopper teams are going back and forth between each other right here. Meticulous is weaker, though, and will go down. Just dying, doing such a good job with those 7.62s. It won't matter, though. Choppers will trade, evidently, right there. B flag being contested by Rain. Bit on the cross. Zero looking for one. Zero looking for a second, not able to get it, but Zero will anchor for his squad and stay alive. He needs to. Has help, though. Full squad just showed up out of that elevator right there. And they are going to regain control of that B flag for them. Final 100 tickets here coming to play in for Hybrid. Zero taking shots. Able to stay alive, though. Pickle going to push up. Has a couple in front. One low in front. No, not able to get that. And Leopard Messiah not able to get him either, unfortunately. Oh, they trade, excuse me. Drags the SG-553 in hand, and they will regain control of the B flag as they needed it. Great work so far between the two teams. And now here comes the jump from RN. They're going to see what they can do about getting on top of this roof and harassing the final flag for Hybrid. Zero on top side, M416 in hand, looking around. Pickle Monster going to drop in, will die almost immediately, unfortunately. Drags looking for his help. One in Car Show coming to the front. Picks up a nice kill there on one. Drags now going to stay alive. Tank in trouble there. Factor's going to have to drop back. Maybe in potential RPG range. He is in RPG range. Lose the tank and his life. Unfortunately, Drags picks up a nice 2-piece right there. And is now on his way to clearing the flag. Couple more to go for him, though, in Car Show. Looking around. Drags and Zero going back and forth between the two. And the triple cap has once again begun in favor of Rain. This could be the knockout punch that they were looking for. Hybrid has to answer back now. They do not have the forces in position to do so. And this bleed is going to hurt them. Now they have a chopper coming up upon them. That'll be just dying now. Going to fire into those elevator rooms. Going to dodge an Igla. We'll catch that Igla. That Igla had a mind of its own. Able to just go over cover like that. Mikey, though, going to trade out. And they're going to switch with one another once again. Mikey has 25mm. That's going to be a little bit more effective at clearing out that room right there with the splash damage. They have switched once again. Just dying, picking up one. Looking for a couple more. May catch a Shra here if he's not careful. Has stayed alive. Skyfly picking up a couple on that roof right now. Picks up one more. 2 left to go. Picking up more. They're going to switch once again here. And there's the switch. Chopper on him, though. And this could be the advantage that Meticulous needs. If I can not find his squad. There it is. And they will get that one right there. That'd actually be Quinny. Quinny taking down that chopper. Nice 3-piece in his favor, but it won't be enough. And Team Rain will take the series 2-0, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic series right there. Great games between both teams right there. And that'll be a 2-0 series in favor of Rain here on this European server. I have been your caster today, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow's match will be EXP versus TE5 at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Pacific, here on this channel. If you guys want to check it out, of course, Hybrid asked me to promote some of their streamers, so check those guys out. Those are the Hybrid streamers right there, Meticulous, Timmer, and Engineer God. Check those guys out. If you guys want to see other matches casted, make sure you let us know which matches you want to see casted. I will drop the brackets in the chat here. That is the bracket right there. If you guys want to see other match casted, let us know. Let me know. There's other casters out there like Tic-Tac-Toe and Shunzi. Let those guys know. That will do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I love you guys very much. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your Saturday. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow for the rest of that cast. I'm out. Peace.